What's up, guys? Let me apologize. Let me apologize in advance for the extremely sporadic nature of my videos. Sometimes I come into the garage and then I roll my eyes into the back of my head, and then I come back from the bottom and say, ugh, I have to film some stuff now. I hate it. It's totally against everything I've ever done in my entire life. Every car that I've built, I've just been able to come out here and do stuff without concerning myself with capturing it on video. So yeah, if this stuff is all over the place, I apologize. But yeah, just wanted to capture some of this on video so you kind of get a little bit of a taste of what I do. What I do. God, that sounds so cocky. What I do. What I do. What I do. Touching up a Civic in a garage in Wichita, Kansas. I'm nobody. I hate it. All right. Anyways, let me tell you a little bit about what I do. Look at this shithole, dude. What I do, as if you want to know what I do. All right. So, one thing I do is I spill beers. Literally 20 minutes ago. That's why I left the garage. I went to the fridge, I cracked a beer, I set it down, didn't even sip out of it, and it fell to the floor, spilling everywhere. And it made a huge mess, so I wiped it up, went inside, came back out, and now it's dry. But that's neither here nor there. It's there. That's where it is. It's right there. Oh, wow, we're probably 10 minutes in now. All right, so here's what happened. The car I bought, the EM2, was in pretty rough shape. There was a little bit of rust on one of the strut towers. Now, this drove me crazy. Every time I popped the hood to, fix an oil leak, which was 72 times, every time I popped the hood, I would notice it, and it's an eyesore. It drove me crazy. And it was actually pretty, like a fair amount. It was about that much, maybe 4 inches long on the strut tower. And I was like, in order to fix this, I'm going to have to paint the entire engine bay. And I've done that a handful of times, so I know what it entails. I mean, not necessarily on one of these. I mean, that would be pretty easy to cover. All of that would be pretty easy to cover with my rattle can. However, all of that, it's got a heat shield on the outside of the firewall, which sucks because, I mean, you got to rip everything off the firewall and rip that off to paint behind it. I didn't want to do that. So my solution is extremely rudimentary. I'm taking a damn wire wheel to it and I'm just going to touch it up. So what you're going to see now, okay, I'm genuinely curious how long I've been talking right now. So I'm going to turn my phone off and check. But yeah, what you're going to see after I check how long I've been rambling is the video of me fixing the strut tower. I hope you have enjoyed this. And if you haven't, sorry about it. man enough to admit when something fails miserably. That failed pretty miserably. Just resisting the urge to just start ripping stuff out of this engine bay and painting the whole thing. So here's the situation. Looks awful. Looks awful. Why does that look even more awful than it does in real life? Okay, as you can see, a little bit of metallic in there. Brightens it up a little bit. Ooh, nobody cares. So that, I mean, it failed, but did it? Did it? Are you gonna notice? Are you gonna notice? If you are, then you're me. And we're friends. Anyways, what else? I mean, at least it's protected. At least it's not going to continue to rust. I removed all of the rust. I coated it in a primer, and then I did a light dusting of color over it. So I don't have to worry about it